All right, good morning, everybody. Um, I am not sure if I said good morning. Yes, good morning. Okay, so I want to go over this week's schedule of events and assignments. The assignments are going to be for this week and then the week following. So it's a 2-week schedule that you will receive from me. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. I'm going to talk through it, and it's directly connected to what we spoke about as far as the project that you're going to be working on. So this video will supplement that video. I'm going to share my screen, and we are going to pull this down, and you'll see my crazy desktop. So the title of this schedule is called Visual Arts Remote Learning Schedule. Go figure. All right, so at the top, I give you a few specifics. So please make sure you read this all the way through. I'm gonna make it a little bigger. And so the schedule, and I'm reading from the top below, covers assignments from March 23rd to April 3rd. So the first 3 days, it says, are preparation for the project that will follow. So you have to do those activities in order. Please complete activities 1 through 3 in order to gain the most understanding of what is required for the project. I want you, highlight this area right here, I want you to strive to submit each activity on the day that it's assigned. Okay, so those first 3 days are crucial. I really need you to turn those 3 things in on time on that day so that I know that you're on the right track to begin your project. Okay, so that's very important. So as for the installation project, you have from March 26th to April 3rd to submit it. Remember to ask me questions if you need help or clarification. Links are provided in the packet. So the packet that you're going to receive that talks about Alejandro Duran, that packet has links in it, built in it. And then also links are found in the RIM web portal for parents. Let's just make that bold. Yeah. Okay, and then links are also provided in Teams, guys. You're gonna have links everywhere. Links are also in this document, just in case you prefer everything to be in one place. So let's take a look at this schedule. So starting with Monday, so Monday the 23rd, you are gonna watch the video called Installation Art Introduction Lecture. Okay, so this is a link that I have created and provided for you. You will go to my channel, and in front of you right now, this is my channel, and you will see at the top a banner. You will see a picture of myself, and then here you go, right here in the preview section, it says Installation Art Introduction. You are going to click on that link. Part of the reason why I want you guys, and you are going to start watching it. Okay, so you'll see me right there holding my head. And you are going to watch that video. So that video is about 28 minutes long. So make sure you carve out about 30 minutes of your day, morning, afternoon, whenever, evening, and watch that video. The only thing I need you to do, and I apologize for any notifications I receive on my computer at this time, you need to email me and make sure you read the entire box, because a lot of times it's multi-step. So email me what you learned about installation art after viewing the lecture. So that after viewing part is very important. Don't email me until you have listened to the lecture, okay? And then at least, 2 sentences. I don't know what happened to my document, okay? On Tuesday, you are going to complete activity 1 and 2. activity 1 and 2, you take a look at the packet. It's going to be questions. You are going to answer questions in complete sentences. That part is very important. Please do not send fragmented sentences. Please do not send phrases. Guys, I will email you back and ask you to touch it up a little bit, and you know I will. So please make sure you send complete sentences to all of those questions that are listed, and then email your completed activities. I'm not sure if you guys have printers. If you want to print it out, you can. You do not have to. You could just answer the questions on a notebook paper, take a photo of it, and send it to me. Quick note about when you take pictures of anything that you write on and send to me, please make sure that the clarity of the photo is very clear. So make sure there's lighting. Make sure you hold the camera very still. Make sure you write in such a way that I can read it, because sometimes I'm struggling to read some handwriting. Try your best to write very, 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 very clear. Okay. On Wednesday, you are going to complete activity 3. It says here, be sure to view and explore the entire photo series. So on activity 3, there is going to be a link that you're going to click, and you're going to go to this gallery for the artist that we're talking about. You're going to look at all of his artwork. Try to look at all of his artwork, and then you're going to answer with 2 complete sentences the question that is listed there after you do that. Please make sure you're looking at the schedule and you're looking at the packet at the same time as you're working, okay? These things go together. Be sure to email 2 to 3 photos that you found. So after you look through the gallery, please send me the 2 photos that you found. And then I'm not sure if activity 3 also asks you to explain. I think it asks you to explain something here, and that may be this, but just double check and be sure. Thursday is when you actually begin activity 4. Activity 4 is when you actually plan your project, okay? So Thursday and Friday should be really going all in, planning for this project. If you do all the planning Thursday, then start working on it Friday. You are going to read the project plan that's on page 3 of the packet. You are going to complete the first 3 boxes, because the first 3 boxes need to be completed before you actually go on. But don't go past that point, because everything else that comes after are follow-up activities to the actual project being done, except for the part where it's asking you to document photos of what you're doing. Okay, so then brainstorm project ideas. So Thursday is thinking through what you want to do, and just do some brainstorming. Friday, you need to email a short project description to me. This project description is going to be at least 1 paragraph. Just a short blurb saying, hey, Ms. Singletary, this is what I'm deciding to do. Here's why I want to do it, okay? So just let me know what you're thinking. By the way, even though our artist is an environmentalist, they do a lot of environmental art installation. If you do not have access to be out in the environment to create an installation that you can build and take back down, that is okay. Again, like I said, I think in my other video, you do not have to focus on the environment if you don't want to. It can be something different that you create inside of your house. But here is the opportunity on this Friday, to let me know what you decided to do and why. So if you say, hey, I can't be out in the environment, here's why. Okay, cool. What did you choose to do? And tell me why you did it, okay? The other thing is the week following that. So the week following that, you are going to continue to work on your art installation and document either through photo or video. So you're going to do this Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So just like when we're in class, we have designated days to legit do some art production. So do your art production, and then on Thursday, you need to go back to that project plan on page 3 of the packet. You need to complete the other sections, and then you also need to do your artist statement. Here's the thing with the artist statements. I feel like some people grasp exactly what I'm asking for here, and some people are blowing through it. When the artist statement is asking you if this is if you're trying to address a social issue or a personal issue, when you say, oh, it doesn't address social or personal, that does not mean skip that question. That is just asking you, what is the issue? What are you trying to address? In every artwork that you are submitting to me, you are addressing something through your artwork. You are expressing an idea, a feeling, a concept. And so I don't need you to gloss over that. I need you to really anchor down inside of yourself and figure out what are you doing, because we're not making stuff just to make stuff. Okay. And if that's what you're doing, I need you to reassess your intentions with the project and find a real intention. Okay. You do not need to just brush over this and say that it doesn't express anything, I just wanted to make it. Okay. That is just not acceptable for this project or any project. But I really want you guys to leave this class at the end of the semester knowing how to express what your artwork is truly expressing to your audience. Okay. So you need to fully complete the artist statement. Please do not skip sections. Again, the artist statement is set up where there are multiple questions in every box. You need to address every question in every box. Okay. Artist statements that do not address all those questions will not receive full credit. Okay, I'm going to repeat that. Artist statements that do not address all of those questions do not receive full credit. I need you to give your best. Remember, we're all about excellence. I want you to give your best, and I want you to do your best in your artist statement. Your artist statement is very important as a developing artist, okay? People don't know who you are. They don't understand your work. But when you give a complete and dedicated artist statement that fully addresses issues, your thoughts and feelings and emotions, people can truly understand you as a person, and people, that's how you build your following. People know whether or not that your work really speaks to them. Okay, so you can't be willy-nilly about artist statements. All right, we gotta put in the work. All right, okay, so Friday the 3rd, you are going to complete the character journey sheet. So that character journey sheet, if you want to focus on Alejandro's toothbrushes, you can. It will be a little interesting to see what story you guys tell that the toothbrushes are telling their audience. But it would be also nice to really see you guys give me a character journey sheet of your items that you use for this project. Okay, so you're basically speaking from the objects perspective of where they came from, how they ended up with you, and how they ended up in the environment that you put them in. Okay, so you will email all your submission materials to me. That includes your artist statement, that includes pictures of your artwork, your final artwork, and that also includes the documentation of your day-to-day with your project making. Okay, so what is very important is that I don't see a bunch of photos from one day. Okay, first of all, that will indicate that you stressed yourself out and you waited to the last minute and you stressed yourself out and you really didn't get to think about the process of creating as much as you could have. So at least over the course of about 3 to 4 days, begin documenting everything you do every day. You may just be somebody that knocks it out in 2 days. Okay, do a lot of documentation in those 2 days, but nobody should be documenting everything in one day. That's just too much work on you. And I don't want you to be frustrated during this time. Okay, this should be relaxing and fun to do. So I'm going to scroll down. And what you'll see here are the links that I have put up for you. I have the installation art introduction link here. I have activity 1 through 5 links that are listed in the packet, but I just put them all in one place. And then I also have links of installations that I created. Okay, so, and I mentioned that in the last video. So there are some installations you can look at. I did an installation with icicles, the little ice cream popsicles. Yeah, those things. Okay, so don't overthink this. Have fun with this. You know, some of these things, like if you need to go get anything, I don't advise anybody to have to go to Walmart. Go to Dollar Tree. Go somewhere cheap. All right, and or use candy. But really try to keep this very cheap keep this fun, and I'm looking forward to what you guys are going to do. So I'm going to close that now. Again, make sure you go to my channel. Make sure you are watching the videos. There are some supplementary videos on the family portal. So I'm going to pull that up, and then we'll wrap this up. So on your family portal, when you find your class, so for example, let's just go to 7th period. If you go under resources, you will see where I have your packet listed here under documents and a bunch of videos that I've already mentioned. So these videos are in your inbox. The videos will be on Teams. Eventually, I will put them up on Teams. You have all the links in the documents. You have them, okay? So all the materials are in your possession, and I trust that you are going to know what to do with it. You're going to do a wonderful job. You're going to have fun with it, and that is my hope, okay? So we'll stop there, and this is technically my second instructional video. Not a whole lot of instruction, just a lot of here we go. Okay, so you got this, and I believe that you guys are going to come up with some interesting installations. Remember that art installations have to do with what the artwork you create being installed into a very site-specific area. And so if you decide to turn your living room into your site-specific area, find an interesting way to make your artwork integrate with that space in a unique way. You can do this in your backyard, your front yard. You could do this in the bathroom, your bedroom. If your parents are okay with you going to the park, whatever you decide to do, just make sure you have the permission of your parents first. Please ask your parents if it's okay, because some of you guys might want to be messy, but just really try to get that permission and backing of your folks. Maybe discuss with them what would be the best type of installation to do during this time, all right? So email me if you have any questions. I miss you guys so much. Let me know if you have any issues watching the video, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. God bless.